Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan. Just got the screen recording started right here, and what we're going to be getting into is discussing the Chris Paul Jordan 1 Low, which, again, two things I want to say right off the bat. It's dropping tomorrow, and it is not via a draw, so that's good for my manual users. Gives us a good shot. Also, another thing I want to say, very low stock is rumored for this release. I've heard between 8,000 to 14,000 pairs. I've also seen things for like 60,000, but I don't think we're going to be seeing that because keep in mind there's a lot of nice details in the sneaker, typically harder to make for Nike, so we have to see. Oh, and I forgot to say this at the start, do not forget to subscribe and like down below. Let's try to hit 200 likes on this video. This is me after recording the video. But let's continue. But I think people are really going to be interested in these. This is one of those sneakers that I really think has grown on people leading up to release day. People at first were kind of like, you know, I could skip on this. You know, it's not necessarily like the biggest thing on my mind. But now when people are kind of, you know, thinking about the sneaker game, it's like, shoot, what else is there to cop right now? It's like, we got the Chris Paul lows, and they're actually really nice. So we're going to get into it. If you guys want more content like this, though, check out my Instagrams. Always selling stuff in my stories. So if you're ever interested, you can just hit me up, shoot me a DM there. I'm always, you know, buying, selling, doing that. And also, if you guys want to check out my friend and I's group down below, don't forget, we are always showing people how to cook and make the most from their sales. You can check out some of the undermarket deals, consignment success. Don't forget, we show you guys how to make the most from your sales. So don't sleep on that. If you want to learn how to make more from selling your items, then hey, that's something we can show you. So I hope to see you guys on the website. Again, it is fully up to date, and all you have to do is join the waitlist right here, and you can see everything offered. Tons of info right here that you guys can check out, and even some testimonials as well. So you know we're 100% legit. So hope to see you guys there. We'll have some botters running for this drop as well, so they'll be able to copy pairs. And let's get into it. So first things first, as you guys can see, we do have an $160 retail price on this shoe, but if you look at the current resale prices, you'll realize the high retail is worth paying. I mean, if you want this shoe badly, the retail price is nothing, you know what I mean, compared to what they're selling for right now. But lots of unique details. You guys can see unique insole. Also on the sole, it's kind of translucent. We have a design underneath, and they kind of, you know, made that see-through sole, so you can kind of, you know, see what it looks like a little bit. And also, kind of this light pink portion by the heel on the swoosh and on the toe box. It's suede on the toe box and around the whole entire shoe. I'm trying to see if I have like some up close photos I could show you guys. Actually, I could just do this right here, and you guys can see kind of that nice flower pattern or embroidery. Not embroidery, but kind of like that, what we have all over the shoe. There is some like closer pictures I can show you guys, but you can see it's on the inside portion, not on the midsole or anything, but you do have this nice kind of cream colorway. I believe the sole's a nice kind of gray as well. It might actually be, now I think about it, I'm looking at the toe box, it might be matching the midsole, so I could be wrong on that, but everything about the shoe fits together really well. Here's kind of like a better photo to show you guys, so you can see that nice pink suede that is going pretty much around, it's like right here by the heel, then you can see it on the tongue, and then also the toe box, and you also kind of got it right here, kind of holding the laces in place. But yeah, that's really, I mean, there's not too much to this, you know, but that's kind of what makes it nice. I mean, I'll say this, there isn't too much to them. What if you were to look at these from a distance, it would just look like a normal Jordan 1, right? But if you were to look at these up close and in hand, there is a lot to this. So that's more or less how I meant to word this, because you can see the insoles are unique. I mean, you got that part by the heel. I can't remember like what that is. I think there's like a better photo. You can see, yeah, here we go. So you can see it says give them flowers on the inside of the tongue tag. But then also kind of what we got going on around here. I'm not sure what material they chose to use here, but it is going around the Air Jordan logo. And I'm not sure, I want to see how they end up, you know, kind of doing this part of the sneaker across. I want to see if they, you know, the quality control will end up being decent, but I'm sure there'll be some errors on some pairs. Hopefully though, some will be kind of unique and won't like mess up the sneaker. But at the end of the day, very cool model, great collaboration idea. I saw Chris Paul was talking about the other day, so whenever, you know, some sort of celebrity, whenever the person that a sneaker is for, right, or the collaboration is with, is talking up the shoe, that'll obviously help it do well. So, and with the fact that these are already, there's not going to be a lot of them made, yeah, it's going to be very, very hard to get these. So that's all I got to say. Don't forget, again, dropping on October 24th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, not via draw. And I know recently with my computer entry, stuff like that, there's been a lot of, you know, kind of issues if you're entering, like, you know, manually on like sneakers. You're going through on the website and doing it on like Google Chrome or something. There's been a lot of issues with that recently. Hopefully we won't have that with this draw, but don't forget, you can always use multiple Chrome users, put one account on each Chrome user, and you can enter that way. That's always something I've done. You can do that with a few accounts, not too many though, because if you obviously enter like 15 accounts on the same IP without any proxies, or at least using like proxy switch or something, then yeah, it's not really going to work out, you know what I mean? So that's what I'll say. But very hype drop on the way, and I'll show you all the current resale prices. People are paying up for these. I don't know who's going out here and buying them right now, but hey, some of y'all got some money, I will say that. But they're, you know, they've dropped a decent amount, because as you guys can see, they're no longer at that $300 price range. You can see some are falling into the 200s. We got some backdoors that have obviously been going on for this sneaker, but also some people that, you know, just get some early pairs. That happens, you know, with any sort of you know, release related to this. There's going to be people that get them early just because of the amount of hype behind them. But it is kind of nice to see these a little bit lower, but only a few sales, or in size 10. I mean, I want to check the other sizes, because as you can see, I think there's about 50 sales. Yeah, almost 50 sales. And you can see 50 sales at pretty good prices. I mean, you're talking about $300, $400, some even at $500. So, I mean, people are really wanting these. There's a lot of people that are willing to pay up. Where I personally see them falling, now, I'll say this. If the stock ends up being very, very low, the prices you see right now are probably be where they will stay. I mean, they will probably stay at these prices if there's only 8,000 pairs. Now, if there's like 15,000 or 20,000 or more than that, then yeah, they'll drop a little bit. And they probably, you know, head to like, I'd say smaller sizes that would be at like 200-ish. Maybe the smaller sizes would be selling for more. As you can see, that's the case right now. The smaller sizes are selling for more, but you can see one's like 7.5 or a little bit lower. That one's actually at 200 right now. Not a bad deal at all. But if they end up doing like 60K pairs, then yes, these are going to drop a decent amount in price. But I hope they end up, you know, I hope we see some decent numbers for this one. You know what I mean? Because it's a really nice pair. I know some people want it in their collection, but I mean, a Jordan 1 low for like $500, if they end up going to that, which they definitely could over time, if they end up being very limited, then yeah, I mean, there's just, it's going to be a crazy pair to have. It'll be like a collectible more or less, but we'll see how limited they end up making it. The drop is tomorrow. Hope y'all are ready. And don't forget, there's some raffles you can enter on online. Some are in store, and we might see a couple other ones load online, but the main reason, guys, that a lot of people have been saying these are very low stock is because look at the amount of raffles we got going on for these. And we have a raffle monitor in Hype Labs as well down below if y'all want to check us out there. Don't forget what people running for this drop. Lots of information will be, you know, kind of set up. We always are making sure you guys are in the loop and kind of understanding what's going on with drops, but also having people, you know, help you cop. That's our main focus, and we also do like under market pairs, stuff like that. You can check it out down below. I think I popped some ones up at the start of the video. If not, you'll see some down below. But as you guys can see, some are pickup, and there's one shipping one. There's literally no raffles for the Chris Paul Jordan 1 low, like none. I've not seen many, to say the least. So that's how limited the shoe is. I mean, if there's not many places that are posting raffles, maybe we'll see a couple after the sneakers drop, but I mean, that's usually raffles happen before sneakers. So seeing there's not a lot, I mean, yeah, this is going to be most likely a very limited release. So I might be looking to, you know, get a pair or two before the drop. But honestly, with recently, my luck with buying pairs before has not been good in terms of like sellers mailing it. Like I got a really good deal on some Travis Golfs. I think it was like 707 or something like that for a size 9, and the seller just didn't end up shipping. So there's, you know, that's happened a lot recently. But I mean, I can't fault somebody for doing that, you know, because if you're gonna go and make like an extra $200, I get it. I understand why you wouldn't mail it. But I know StockX and some other places recently have kind of been cracking down on that. Like, hey, if you're not going to ship your items, they've been a little bit more stricter about like ship times, things like that. But honestly, I'm not docking anybody for not mailing to go make an extra buck. Like, I completely get it. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll see some of that with this drop. If it ends up being very limited, there's going to be some people that probably sold some pairs on, you know, StockX today, or, you know, yesterday, that'll be like, hey, wait, the market's up like $100 for this pair. Do I really want to mail this out? You know, they'll definitely will be some of that. But that is all I need to say about the Chris Paul's very limited release. Don't forget to check us out down below if you want help with securing your pair. That is what we do. Just join the wait list. We'll get you in within 24 hours. And you guys can also see everything else that's offered. Like, there is a lot that we do, so just don't forget that. And I mean, the details are nice in the shoe. Is it a bit overrated? Absolutely. I mean, but there's nothing else going on in the sneaker game right now. Like Nike, we need Kanye. We need Kanye. I think a lot of people can agree. We need some Kanye sneakers right now, because I mean, if Chris Paul lows are selling for $300 because nothing else is going on, we need to take a step back and analyze what's going on, and we need some heat. You know what I mean? So I know we got some great stuff on the way later this year with like the Kobe's, things like that. So like, I'm not expecting, you know, like all the heat to drop in November, especially with Christmas coming up. Like, why would they not do it around Christmas time? You know what I mean? Like, they usually drop heat shoes around then. So fully understand that we're in this dead period right now. And don't forget, if you want more content like this, follow me down below. Hey, don't forget, check the pages. But you can also subscribe and like down below. Just trying to like 200 likes on this video. That'd be great. And drop a comment. Let me know, are you going for these? What do you think? I mean, do you think the stock's going to be low? Do you think the stock will be fair? Honestly, I think, me personally, I think what I've seen low, I've seen high. I think we'll see it right in the middle. We'll probably see about 20,000 pairs for these. That's my guess. But That may be generous. We have to see. We could have like 14,000 load up tomorrow, and then it's like, oh, you know. But hey, it is not a draw. I don't think they'll change it to a draw, so that is a good thing for manual users. And don't forget, if you also want to check my Instagram down below, always selling stuff here in my story, things like that. So if you want to, you know, buy some stuff, check me out. But that's it. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys, and hopefully I will catch you all in the next video soon or in Hype Labs. You can join that waitlist. It will help you cook. That is our main focus. You can get the undermarket deals, other stuff we do. Always doing that with our sneaker deals and things like that. So I'll see you all in the next one coming soon. And I'm T, and catch you then. Peace.